It's been a while, but hey everyone, this is FAILkaichi and welcome to the Commentalky. Tonight we'll be looking at another DBZ related video. This time instead of parodies, it's about the upcoming video game Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, which by this video's upload date, it should be out in about a week. I'm personally very excited for it, yet it seems the person behind this video, SuperGhost4, who prior to posted updates about the game regularly, now seems to have a major problem with it. So let's see what's wrong with the game now, shall we?
Warning, this video contains bad language, naughty pictures, and a awesome opinion that will blow your mind. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, Brian here with a little rant, if you will. I know I've been lacking with videos, and I can give you a million excuses why they're not up and won't be up.
Really? Well, let's hear them. Let's hear all of your excuses.
But I just want to say I'm sorry for not putting them up. So to make up for the lack of videos, I want to make a little rant that I hope you guys will enjoy listening to.
The key word being hope.
A beverage and snack food of choice, because this is going to be a long one.
Very well then, let me just grab a can of Coke. Alright, let's begin.
Alright, time to cut the bullshit.
Alright then.
This rant is on the lack of characters in Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. I haven't looked at the roster yet.
So wait, this is a rant about the character roster, yet you've never seen the character roster before. What sense does that make? And also here he flashes a picture of a baby monkey with WTF above it for no reason. Okay.
Because I like unlocking characters and seeing it firsthand instead of knowing what's to come.
You know, I agree. It's much better to figure things out for yourself in a game than to be told about it beforehand. And that was the biggest problem I had with Super Smash Bros. Brawl, is that they pretty much just spoiled everything before the game even came out. So, Sonic being in the game was not as big as a surprise as I was hoping it would have been.
But I've heard several people complain that Teen Gohan will not be included in the game.
Who are these people exactly?
Seriously? How can they not include my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z?
Okay, let's flash the what the fuck monkey a second time, and rather than just believing a couple of random people, why don't you just go look it up? Why don't you just go look up official news and screenshots? You know what? Hell, I'm gonna do that for you. Here are some screenshots from Ultimate Tenkaichi. Do you see who I'm seeing here? Now, is there any doubt that Teen Gohan is in the game?
I know for a fact this game goes up to at least the Cell Saga for Z.
It seems we're forgetting about Majin Buu here.
And I know that it covers GT, so why the fuck isn't Teen Gohan added in this game?
Of all the worst things that could happen, this is the worst possible thing!
The roster has 44 characters, and don't get me wrong, that's a pretty decent roster for a fighting game, but we've played Dragon Ball games that included more. I mean, look at Tenkaichi 3, that had over 120 characters.
Yes, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had a huge roster, but do remember that a lot of the characters in that game were junk, only added to increase the roster. In fact, most of the Dragon Ball characters in that game are a perfect example of junk that didn't really have anything special to them when it came to fighting. Same thing can be said with a handful of the movie characters like Dr. Wheelo, and who could forget King Cold. He didn't really have any fighting whatsoever in the series.
Yeah, it was quite unnecessary, but the game is called Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Yes, that's the title of the game. Did you know that?
I also realized that it's hard creating a special move for over 120 characters, and that's where Tenkaichi 3 failed at. But still, more than 44 characters, please.
How about just be grateful for what they put in the game? I mean, we've been waiting for a character creation for years, and now we're finally getting it. Also, quality over quantity when it comes to characters. I'd rather have just a few characters that are really good, as opposed to a ton of shitty ones. Just saying.
So tell me how the fuck this is ultimate. Tell me what makes this game ultimate.
Again, that's the title of the game, Ultimate Tenkaichi. Asking what makes it so ultimate is like if I asked, what made Raging Blast so raging?
Yes, I know, there's a character creation and a hero mode and stuff like that. I've been reporting it for months. But with a roster that small and not include Teen Gohan, it just can't happen.
44 characters is not small at all. This game has more characters than other fighting games that are much more popular than DBZ, such as Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Street Fighter 4, and, at least for now, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I know this rant means nothing for some of you guys, but go on my channel and look at my background. That's been my background since day one of my life on YouTube for Super Ghosts and 4, and I don't even plan on changing it.
I thought I'd never hear myself say this, but cool story, bro.
Moving on to the characters, it makes no fucking sense. There's a boss battle mode in the story mode because they didn't want to use big characters in the versus mode because it takes away from the environment. I get that. What I don't get is having Cooler as a boss when he's a normal fucking size character.
Yeah, 'cause Metal Cooler is really a normal sized boss.
Same with Baby Vegeta. I can see Grade 8 Baby Vegeta, but no, it's just Baby Vegeta.
It is Grade 8 Baby Vegeta. And once again, we're having this monkey flashing. You know what, guys? Forget it. If he's gonna flash the same thing over and over for no real reason, I'm gonna play along with that.
And yes, I know that Grade 8 Baby Vegeta is a boss, but so was normal Baby Vegeta.
Where's the problem with having normal sized bosses? I mean, hell, most of the opponents in Dragon Ball Z were normal size. I mean, come on. Vegeta, anybody? Frieza, Cell, Kid Buu? Hello?
And I honestly only think the only GT characters they've included is Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, and
Gogeta? Gogeta? Now, hearing Gogeta makes me feel like he's gonna call the Patura earrings Vegito.
Omega Shenron. What the fuck? No Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That makes so much fucking sense.
We don't know if Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta are in the game. It's not been confirmed yet, but at the same time, it's not been said otherwise. So, why assume?
Let me tell you, I was excited when I saw Bandai Namco working on this game, but Spike has to come along and fuck it up like they did with Raging Blast 1 and 2.
Objection! Sorry, I couldn't resist. But anyways, the only thing Namco Bandai is doing is publishing the game. The entire development is done by Spike.
We wouldn't have had this problem if we just go back to the Budokai series. I'm happy that they included switching between 3D and 2D, because I sent them a personal email requesting it, and requested it in the survey when they were trying to choose a name for the game.
So you think with that one email it had a huge impact on the development of the game? Whatever floats your boat.
But that's not what I meant. I meant being able to permanently choose between 2D and 3D in the options mode or something. I don't even think you can choose in gameplay. It probably just fucking happens on its own. Going back to the characters, the Buu Saga is confirmed. We've established this.
Really? That's not what you said before.
I know for a fact this game goes up to at least the Cell Saga for Z.
I have nothing further to add to that, Your Honor.
But it doesn't have any of the freaking characters. No Trunks, Goten, Videl.
Yes, because everybody loves Kid Trunks and Goten. There was nothing annoying about them in any way. As for Videl, I don't really care if she's in the game or not, but let's remember Raging Blast 1 and 2, where she is severely crippled compared to the other characters, and that having no real key attack whatsoever. The only key that she has in the game are the standard key shots. No super attacks, no ultimates, as far as key projectiles go, so compared to every other character in the game, she was pretty much outmatched.
An adult Gohan.
Wait, Adult Gohan's in the game. Don't believe me? Here's my proof. But I kind of find it funny how you're saying that he's not in the game, yet, according to your channel, you posted a video a week prior saying the exact opposite. I kind of a bit of a fuck up there, don't you think?
Just a bare ass minimum. Like the Boos and Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
AKA the characters that most people cared about during that saga.
Did you know that out of 44 characters on the roster, 30 are transformations?
How can you be so sure of that knowing you haven't seen the character roster prior?
This means there's only 14 characters.
Oh my god. Pimp Smack! I'm showing you the roster whether you like it or not. The following screenshots that I'm going to show you are taken from various videos showing the character select screen of the game. And for some reason, instead of just one group of little icons for the characters, they decided to divide it up over the course of a few pages for 10 characters a page. And while it is a bit weird, I guess it's a little bit more organized. You can easily see who is who. So let's start off with the first page. Starting off from left to right, from top to bottom, is Goku, then Kid Gohan, Teen Gohan, the question mark there, which we can already establish is Ultimate Gohan, then Piccolo, Vegeta, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, and another question mark, which by this first page alone is already 10. Then moving on to the second page that has Gotenks, another question mark, Gogeta, another question mark, Bardock, Raditz, Cybermen, which for some reason keep putting into these games for some reason. I never understood why. But then again, we have Jigglypuff and Smash Brothers, so I guess it's some sort of tradition. Followed by Nappa and a question mark, which this one we can assume it's Vegeta with the Scouter. And then there's Zarbon. And already we're at 20 characters, and we still have a lot more to go. Moving on to page 3 with Dodoria, Kui for some reason. Then we have Ginyu, Rikum, Birder, and Jeice of the Ginyu Force. There is no Goldo, but then again, do you really want to play as Goldo? That's the better question. Frieza, Android 16, 17, and 18. Now moving up to 30 characters. Going to page 4 is a blurry image of 19, followed by 20, or Dr. Duro, with Cell, Cell Jr., and Majin Buu. The other 5 characters are question marks, so that brings it up to 40. And then the final page is 3 more question marks and the spot where you can select your custom character. So technically there's 43 individual characters, not counting the customized, nor transformations. So that statement of only being 14 characters just went out the window times 4.
They have seriously fucked this up. And guess what? I'm still paying $60 fucking dollars.
You know, if you're so skeptical about buying the damn game, you could just, I don't know, rent it? Or if they ever release a demo, you could download that to the 360 for free.
So I can review this piece of shit.
Could you at least wait until the game comes out before you start passing judgment on it?
Because that's how much I care about you guys, and Dragon Ball fans in general. So I tell you, please, 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 don't buy this game until you see my review on October 27th.
Yes, because your opinion's the only one that really matters when it comes to a video game.
Sure, IGN may do a review sooner, but their reviews are fake. They give scores based on bribes that companies give them.
So, if what you're saying is true, then Namco Bandai bribed IGN to bash the living shit out of Raging Blast 2 just because you have to unlock characters. Yeah, that really makes sense.
So don't listen to that shit. Or if they make a written review, those are the true ones. The videos are shit. That's the end of this rant. Please leave a comment on what you think about this game. And hey, I may be wrong about the game.
Minus maybe plus am.
Maybe. I guess we'll see on October 27th how good it is and if it's worth your money at all. 9 more days and we'll have the truth.
You mean 7 days on the 25th when the game actually comes out? Oh, wait, never mind. You're talking about your review. Okay, never mind. Oh boy. What do I have to say about this?
I know for a fact.
No one asked you. All I have to say is, do some research, and before you hit record, know what you're talking about. And even then, this video is pretty damn pointless. Going on and on about how this game is going to suck, yet you're still going to buy it. And as I say that, Sonic comes to mind. Now, before we close this, I might as well just briefly touch upon my own personal opinion of the game. I mean, the game's coming out in a few days, so fuck it. Now, from what I've seen, the game does look really good. The presentation, I have to admit, is pretty spot on, with the highly detailed environments, characters, and with the story mode, I definitely like the idea of having giant bosses. That's definitely a first with Dragon Ball Z games. Not to mention the anime cutscenes that are going to be in the story mode. So now it actually is more true to the actual anime series. Though despite all the cool features and the presentation, I have to say the main thing this game is going for when it comes to selling is the character creation, with all of the many possibilities in addition to the many modes that support the customized character. This is definitely going to be a Dragon Ball Z game to remember. And to tell you the truth, I'm actually a bit more excited for this game than I am for Battlefield 3, which both games come out on the same day, and I'm planning to pick up both on launch day. So that definitely says a lot when it comes to Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. So, until next time, guys, this is FAILkaichi, and I will see you on the battlefield.
Don't buy this game until you see my review on October 27th.
Kill it like the rest.